It's Thursday of Holy Week, called Maundy Thursday, said to be the day of the Last Supper. And so when I talk about the Eucharist, or communion, as it's also called, I find it very, very profound and meaningful. And I know many people think it's silly. They think, that we believe that this piece of bread or this little wafer and this glass of cheap port becomes the blood and body of Christ. But it's not really like that for me. Though actually, physically, scientifically, it's said that if every time you inhale at least one atom of something that Julius Caesar exhaled, the quadrillion numbers of atoms of hydrogen and oxygen and carbon and all the other things that make up our body is so infinitely mixed that they say it's inevitable. So if that's so, then it's also true of Jesus. If he was a man and he inhaled and he exhaled and he had a physical body, then all of those atoms that made up him have also infinitely mixed and contain or are contained in every breath we take. So maybe the elevation of the host is not so much a magic trick, making it into blood and bread or blood and flesh, but the acknowledgement that it is so. The acknowledgement that every piece of everything has a little bit of everything else in it, that we're all the same conglomeration of atoms, of molecules, of elements, and that it mixes and that it's infinite, and that I'm rambling. I should probably have written this, but that it is so that this piece of bread contains Christ. That in fact every piece of bread contains Christ. But the elevation of the host is simply the acknowledgement of that fact. The knowledge of the fact that we are all connected, that we are part of the whole, that we all are part of the ground of being, which to me is something that I call God.